villagers, but mending. After that, I made my way back to base and then looked at my dog Rufus. Don't worry, Rufus, I wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, Sammy got back from a quick food break and then decided to check on the iron.
I was for like 10 minutes.
I think it's like 300 to 500 hours, so that's pretty good. Also, I just got looting, which now means we have enough iron and all of the enchantment books we'll need for the rest of this challenge. And with things going in our favor, Sammy had an idea.
You know what? I can now after 5 hours get some fun dogs.
So Sammy was going to get his special dog. However, he needed a name tag for the dog.
How do we get name tags?
Name tags we can get those from trading with Max Librarian Villagers.
Wait, what villager?
Librarians.
What villager?
Librarian Villagers.
What villager?
Librarians.
How do we get name tags?
Now, while Sammy was trying to find his librarian villager, I went to go farm gunpowder for fireworks when I found this. I just really want lapis like this fire aspect, and then I have my shield. I have my whole excuses. Call it what you like, but I'm pretty sure that was server lag. But you know what isn't laggy? Is this wheel?
I got some new stuff on here. Please be okay. Blindfolded. Okay, so one of us has to play with blindfolded for 5 minutes, and the other person tells me what to do. Alright, press E. Alright, so press E again. So what am I gonna do?
Yeah, we got nothing done in that 5 minutes. And then Sammy thought it'd be really funny to almost kill me when I was able to look again. After that, I realized we had a bit of a food dilemma. So I went back to base and then found fire aspect 2 for a sword enchantment. And that's really good because this will allow us to get as much cooked food as we can possibly need. The only issue is I needed 30 levels. So my plan to get the levels was use this switch. I mean, if you didn't know, villagers actually give you XP whenever you trade with them. And then Sammy finally found a name tag for his dog and began searching for him. It was at this point that I did something very interesting. I went over to the iron farm and then actually spawned in Altica. Now there's one rule I didn't tell you about this challenge. You see, to kill all these dogs in a final endgame machine, we need all those farms I told you about earlier. Those farms require obviously the materials to make them, but that's where the problem arises because getting those materials is going to take sometimes upwards of 10 hours of just AFK time, which honestly doesn't make that interesting of content. So we decided to add a secret rule. We're allowed to use as many alt accounts as we want, but if they die, then we have to spin the wheel for them. So with an account at the iron farm, things were looking good. It's spectacularly good because Sammy finally found his dog. Oh no, I'll give Sammy credit where it's due. He had faith that this dog was going to be his because he had one name tag and he used it before taming the dog. Now Sammy and I each had one dog, and this was our plan.
So now we're gonna breed my dog with Walker's dog, and we're gonna have babies, and we're gonna murder them.
You see that? That's a good plan. So Sammy brought his dog Milo back to my dog Builder, while I was busy making a pit for all of them to stay. And then once Sammy got back, he even got a name tag for my dog.
Alright.
Sweet. Thank you. Oh, that's not how it's spelled. And finally, 6 hours into this challenge, our wolf army was grown. Now that we have our source of dogs figured out, the next step is to build a creeper farm so that we can get fireworks and travel around with the war farm, but also to kill some dogs later on. So Sammy began getting one of the materials, which was iron, and there was no goofy knob.
Now it doesn't look good.
And then we also quickly bred the dogs once again.
What's wrong with you?
I didn't hit him.
You hit him! He's hitting your dog! He's hitting my dog! What's your dog? He's hitting my dog! Literally!
What just...
Your freaking dog just ate my dog!
That just goes to show that dogs are the root of all evil. And now, we only have 999,985 dogs to go. So with our progress being immaculate, we spent the rest of the night killing creepers, and then in the morning I went to go chop some jungle trees down to get some wood. One of the other items we're gonna need later for breeding the dogs are shulker boxes. That way we can store all the rotten flesh we're gonna get from the insane endgame farm. So Sammy's next mission was to go back to the end and get shulker boxes. It was nearly 7 hours in, and I next began my search for snow because we needed for snow golems for the creeper farm. And I traveled for thousands of blocks, and all I could find were 3 snow layers. However, I did find a couple dogs, and they were very cute little puppies that were innocent, so I of course murdered them. And then guess what? Right after that, I did find a snow biome. So remember kids, killing dogs gives you good luck. I was having a good time getting materials. Sammy was not so much having a good time getting the shulker boxes, but that doesn't matter because I'm not Sammy. The next item I needed for the creeper farm were soul campfires. So I left for the Soul Sand Valley to go get some soul sand. Well, doing that I also found this treasure bastion, which I quickly looted. And we were now officially on hour 7, or 29.16666666666% done with the challenge. I then began following the tutorial for the creeper farm, while Sammy found some really good boots, which he called
The Milo slides.
Following the tutorial and looting entities was really chill for both of us, and then Sammy came back and gave me a bunch of loot.
Oh, would you look at that? What do we got over here, man?
Got a little bit of the creeper farm from along.
I think you requested those also. Just some of these. And of course, that silk touch pickaxe that you needed.
And after that, Sammy started looking for a new Milo in Melbourne while I finished up the creeper farm. So we did some Milo finding, building, breeding, Milo finding dogs, building, breeding, Milo finding dogs, building, breeding, Milo dogs, building, breeding, Milo dogs, building, breeding, Milo dogs, building, breeding, until it was time to put the snow golems in. Yo, look at this. I just built this in the wrong biome, man.
Wait, are you serious?
It has to be a cold ocean.
Wait, did you not check that's what you did that?
Yeah, these guys died. Oh wait, unless it's because it's raining. Just so you know, we have rain particles turned off to reduce lag, so I was praying that this was the cause of the issue. Oh, it works. Dude, it works. Okay. With the crisis averted, I got the remaining snow golems in while Sammy was breeding more dogs. And the best part about all this was that this farm was clearly working. So we put a roof on the farm, added a... I was